NORAD's Crazy Santa Claus. An inside look at the single largest public outreach program for the Department of Defense, and the Pentagon's most elaborate propaganda operation. It all started long ago with a typo in a Sears department store. "Hey, kiddies," Santa Claus exclaimed. "Call me direct and be sure and dial the correct number." But the number printed in the newspaper in December 1955 had a digit wrong, and was instead the direct line into the secret military nerve center in Colorado Springs, Colo, where the Pentagon was on the lookout to prevent nuclear war. The Air Force officer and World War II fighter pilot who took the first call that day for Father Christmas thought it was a crank and call. Harry Shoup sternly said so. The little kid started crying, Shoup's daughter, Terri Van Keuren, recalled in an interview. So Dad went into his home and got the kids' list. 62 years later, the Continental Air Defense Command is now the North American Aerospace Defense Command, and its interactive NORAD Tracks Santa has become the largest single public outreach program for the Defense Department. It's also, you might say, the Pentagon's most elaborate propaganda operation. On Christmas Eve, while monitoring the heavens for North Korean missile launches or Russian military aircraft flying too close to the U.S. or Canada, NORAD will also be reporting the progress of Santa and his reindeer as they travel from the North Pole around the world delivering presents and holidays. Cheer! It will correlate the Jolly Elf's journey with its network of 47 radar stations, spy satellites in geosynchronous orbit 22,300 miles above the Earth, fighter jets and a suite of special high-tech Santacoms. Or so the publicity stunts plan goes. The moment our radar tells us that Santa has lifted off, we begin to use the same satellites that we use in providing warning of possible missile launches aimed at North America, says NORAD's detailed 14-page internal handbook for the operation, which is replete with Santa stats. First flight believed to be December 24, 343 and even talking points for that uncomfortable question many parents also confront: is there a Santa Claus? It's all part of the ornamented script that more than 1,500 volunteers, including the 4-star general in charge of defending North America, are using to field an anticipated 150,000 calls and an avalanche of emails and social media posts to million Facebook followers so far, to are all seeking to locate Ole Street Nick on his Starlight Odyssey. As soon as you're hanging up, there's another kid wanting to talk to you. Preston Schwachter, NORAD's Track Santa program manager and its director of community outreach, said of the 23-hour period leading up to Christmas when volunteers work in 2-hour shifts, backed up by dozens of sponsors ranging from Microsoft to the National Defense Industrial Association, Taco Bell and the local Amy's Donuts in Colorado Springs. In the past, VIPs like former First Lady Michelle Obama have also taken a turn at the phones.